Hello, I'm Fumi and it is really great to be with you guys today. I really wanted to switch gears with this channel and start making content that excites me just a bit more, and that is my journey of starting a webtoon. If you've been following me, you will know that I mention my story a lot, but not everyone is up to date on the development, so let's get you started on where it all began so that we have a better idea of where it's going. Long ago, the four nations lived together in harmony. No, wrong story. Everything started with this character named Princess Mai, who was a reimagined Mongol version of Sailor Moon. Initially, the webtoon was going to be about Mai, who can transform into this Princess Mai character who fights forces of evil. She has kind of an identity crisis of who she is as Princess Mai, because Princess Mai is an extroverted, bright, fashionable, and courageous hero, while her normal self is the complete opposite. The story is really all about how she finds the middle ground between who she is in real life and who she is as a hero. But now, don't get too attached. As the ideas were floating around my head, I found I didn't want to do a magical girl webtoon. Maybe one in the future, but this was something I just couldn't make a long-term project. The idea really didn't have that longevity to it. As I am now, I'd rather be writing something more fantasy. So I thought, why not make it so that the hero Princess Mai is Mai's Sona in a video game, which is just a little bit Sword Art Online inspired, but anyways, why not make it her Sona in a game, and then we'll have this huge problem that the things in the game are starting to bleed into real life. At this point, I had to kind of stop myself because I never really watched anything or seen anything like this before, and something so unfamiliar might be a little bit overambitious for the first story I want to follow through with. So I went with some advice that I learned from Brandon Sanders, who encouraged new writers, or really just writers trying to write short stories, and that advice was to use the same structure from a story you've seen before and put your own twist on it. So I thought, yeah, okay, I've complicated this idea to something I'm really not familiar with. Let's take a step back, and what do I like? I like the main character, Mai, and I like the siblings that I planned on helping her when the game seeped into the real world. And really what solidified the use of the siblings was Neil Gaiman and his advice that he gave in his masterclass, where he says it's especially easy to write characters you already know. And I have siblings, and I've always thought to myself that our dynamic growing up was so much fun, so why not make the characters inspired by that dynamic? So with that idea floating around in the kitchen, I was trying to think of stories with siblings or sibling vibes to it, and then I thought of Avatar: The Last Airbender. Of course, my dearly loved childhood show. But what about the twist? Well, how about this? What if Avatar was an isekai where four siblings die and enter into a world of swords and magic? And that's how we got Wanted, Mischief siblings from another world. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up and subscribe and click that notification bell so that you can see all my new content. For early access and exclusive webtoon updates, check out the subscription that I have going on in my Discord server. That I'll link down below. But if Discord really isn't your thing, I will be opening up a Patreon very soon, where you'll still be getting that exclusive subscriber content just on another platform. But if that is also not your cup of tea, you can definitely treat me to a little cup of coffee in my Linktree. And with that said, I will see you guys in the next video.